This is my best of 2021 list, my favorite music gear and plugins released this year. Lots to get through, so let's get started right away. First up is the M-Audio Oxygen Pro line of keyboards. This line of keyboards comes in multiple sizes, lots to choose from, but two really stood out: the Oxygen Pro Mini and the Hammer 88 Pro. The Oxygen Pro Mini is a $119 32-key powerhouse. It works with tons of DAWs. It's hard to find a DAW that it isn't compatible with, and it packs all the core features, including transport buttons, a built-in arpeggiator, note repeat, decent drum pads, pitch and mod wheels, knobs, and faders. As the Pro name suggests, it feels really well made, the keys feel good too, and it does what it says it will do. Lets you control your DAW. But how does it compare with the other keyboards out there, and how will it compete with the just announced Nectar Impact LX Mini? Well, you'll find out in an upcoming video. But if you're in the market for a mini keyboard, you should not overlook the Oxygen Pro Mini. The Hammer 88 Pro gives you the same features in a much larger 88-key hammer action version. And while there's stiff competition from Native Instruments and Arturia in the 88-key keyboard category, the M-Audio Hammer 88 is the cheapest hammer action MIDI controller out there at $800. And so it joins the Mini in the #1 spot this year. All right, number 2 on my top 10 list is Hammers and Waves, a virtual instrument by Skybox Audio. It's a collection of sampled pianos, electric pianos, toy pianos, and amazing presets built upon those samples, incorporating swarm and fractals. The result is just amazing. When I first talked about it in my news video, I called it inspiring, and I still stand behind that. There's a year-end sale on Hammers and Waves happening right now, which puts it at $249, but I have to say, even at the retail price, I would buy this. By the way, I will put links to everything I mentioned in this list in the video description below. All right, number 3 is another plugin I called a must-have as soon as they dropped it. It's Baby Audio's Smooth Operator. Smooth Operator is a resonance suppressor that combines compression and EQ into a super simple plugin. It listens to any sound you throw at it and gets rid of annoying resonance and muddiness. It's difficult to describe in other terms, but I'll say this: it fixed the most annoying resonance in my vocal recordings with pretty much one click. But it took some time off from you. But it took some time off from you. If you haven't tried Smooth Operator, download the free trial and give it a try, especially on vocals. If you like top 10 lists like this, hit the like button, and if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Okay, at number 4 is the brand new Arturia MINIFUSE audio interface. 2 reasons this made the list. First, it's priced well. $99 for one input and $149 for 2. And second, it sounds great. In my video on the MINIFUSE, I give you a comparison of the recorded sound versus the Focusrite Scarlett and a heavy hitter, the Motu M2. And the MINIFUSE holds its own very well. There's a lot of competition for audio interfaces at this price range, and Arturia has done well with their first budget audio interface. At number 5 is my favorite freebie of 2021. Yes, a freebie actually made the list. Well, it's free until the end of this year, so go get it. It's Native Instruments 25, a new virtual instrument that gives you classic sounds from the Native Instruments vault, and you get them in an interface I love, the Play series. You get 150 sounds, including pads, leads, basses, and more, and lots of ways to morph the sounds. Go, a freebie on my top 10 list. Who would have thought it? Great job, Native Instruments. Hey, if you don't see your favorite gear or plugin released in 2021 on this list, let me know in the comments below. I want to hear from you. What did you get this year that you would highly recommend? Okay, at number 6 is another audio interface, and I'm sure there's no surprise here. It's the Universal Audio Volt. Just last month, Universal Audio announced its first budget line of audio interfaces, and it's special for 2 reasons. First of all, Universal Audio has finally introduced an interface within reach of the masses. And second, they packed into it the sound of the 610 preamp and the 1176 compressor. You'll need to get one of the 76 models of Volt to get that built-in compressor, but I think it's worth it. You can watch my demo of the Volt line of interfaces in a video right here. Although the Volt is Universal Audio's budget interface, you do pay a premium for the extra features. On the other end of the price spectrum is number 7 of my top 10 list. Before we get to that, and a bonus entry, if you're recording songs at home and want to release them to the world, you may want to check out DistroKid, the sponsor of today's video. I use DistroKid to upload my music to Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, pretty much everywhere. No record label needed, I just do it myself straight from my computer. DistroKid distributes your music to all the popular platforms all at once, and they'll collect earnings from all the platforms so you get paid for downloads and plays. One of my favorite features of DistroKid is Hyperfollow. Your unique Hyperfollow page allows you to promote your music anywhere you want to share the link. And it's easy to get people to follow you and keep up with future releases. Marketing your music, really important. I've actually created 2 dedicated videos on DistroKid to give you all the details about how it works, how you upload, and how you get paid. And if you're ready to sign up, I'll include a link in the video description that will give you 7% off your first year of DistroKid membership. All right, number 7 is the M-Audio M-Track interfaces. The M-Track interfaces are the cheapest audio interfaces that you can get from a big company. The M-Track Solo is just $49, and the 2-channel version, the M-Track Duo, is just $69. With this interface, you're not gonna get super high quality sound or all the bonus features of the more expensive interfaces, but at such a low price, it gets the job done and puts music production within reach of even more people, which I think is just awesome. Okay, we've got 3 more to go on my top 10 list. At number 8 is a brand new synth released this year, the Sequential Take 5. Now, I usually don't delve deep into hardware synths on my channel, but when I tried this synth at my local music store, I knew I had to have it. It feels premium, sounds great, and it's easy to use. And the built-in effects help you sound good immediately. This is the most inexpensive sequential synth you can buy, but it's still around $1,500, which doesn't feel budget to me. I mean, the Korg Minilog XD is still my pick for a budget beginner synth. But I am super happy with my Take 5, and if you get a chance to try it at a store, I think you'll love the sound too. All right, let's keep going. At number 9 is something I wasn't expecting at all this year. It's Spectrasonic's Sonic Extensions. These are add-on libraries for OMNISPHERE. OMNISPHERE was already great, but Spectrasonics has added 4 new libraries you can buy to add even more goodness. I bought the Unclean Machine and Seismic Shock libraries, and I will say that they live up to that OMNISPHERE quality. And I've already started using them in my music. If you have OMNISPHERE, you'll be really happy with these add-ons. Check them out for sure. Okay, last on my top 10 of 2021 list is, drumroll, the new M1 MacBook Pros. This is the only thing in my list that I don't actually own, but I needed to add it here just because of how impactful the new MacBooks are going to be to producers and creators going forward. With the new MacBooks, Apple has replaced Intel chips with their own M1 chips, and the performance results are super high. Honestly, the thing I look forward to most is not having the internal fans on my laptop run loudly when I'm trying to record. I currently have the i9 MacBook Pro, and the fan noise is pretty bad at times. And from what I've read and watched from M1 tests, the new MacBook Pro fans don't even kick in for intense sessions. I'll definitely be switching over to an M1 MacBook eventually, and I'll let you know my personal experience when I do. Okay, I want to add one bonus item to this list. It's the new BEYERDYNAMIC DT700 and 900 Pro X line of headphones. I didn't want to put this in the top 10 because, like I said in my video about the Pro X line, if you already have the DT770s or 990s, you can stick with those, but I did say that I am replacing my DT770s with the DT700 Pro X headphones. So yeah, it's a big change for me. The DT700 Pro X has a more premium feel, detachable components, and it's more expensive. But definitely consider the Pro X line if you're shopping for new headphones for your studio. Again, links to everything from this top 10 list are in the video description below. And if you use my links, it does help out my channel. Thank you. There it is, my top 10 of 2021. Keep making the music you love, and I'll see you again this Saturday for the latest news from the music production world. Until then, check out the last news report right here and get your free plugin. I'll see you again soon.